Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. On this occasion, we are going to continue learning pronunciation, namely related to word stress. We are going to learn the rules and the definition itself. We get started from the definition. So basically, words that have more than one syllable have word stress. Means that one syllable is longer and louder than the other. English words additionally has its own rhythm. Therefore, word stress plays an important role of correct pronunciation of English words. You can listen in these following words the stress location.
China, slender, committee, revelation,
Well, we go to the next how to pronounce the word stress. Well, when a syllable is stressed, it is pronounced longer in duration, higher in pitch, and then louder in volume. And then here are some importances of word stress. So stressing the wrong syllable in a word can make the word very difficult to hear and understand. Stressing a word differently can change the meaning itself, or the type of the word, even if the speaker can be understood. Mistakes with word stress can make the listener feel irritated or perhaps even amused, and could prevent good communication from taking place. Here are some example, yeah, desert and dessert. Yeah, you can listen the difference.
dessert, desert,
And then here are the importance we still discuss it. So mistakes in word stress are a common cause of misunderstanding in English. Stressing a word differently can change the meaning or type of the word. For example, yeah, here is the sentence, yeah. We will dessert the dessert by tomorrow.
dessert, desert,
You can listen the difference between these two words. So as you can see, the last part of the first dessert is stressed. Meanwhile, for the last part of the second dessert is unstressed dessert. Even if the speaker can be understood, mistake with word stress can make the listener feel irritated or perhaps even amused and could prevent good communication from taking place. Some other words are
present, present, hot dog, sample,
stress is an optional extra that you can add to the English language if you want. But it is a must because it is part of the language itself. In addition, word stress is very important to knowing how to properly pronounce words in English. So, English words will have one syllable said louder than the other syllable. Maybe it is easier to understand, for example, in conference call when speaking with native speaker. Usually the stress words are the content words. Okay, here are some rules of word stress. The first thing that you have to remember is that a word can only have one stress. In a very long word, you can have a secondary stress, but it is always a much smaller stress. The second one, only vowels are stressed, not consonant. Let me repeat, only vowels are stressed, not consonant. The vowel in English R, A, R, E, I, O, and U. Meanwhile, the consonants are all the other letters. The first one is two syllables noun and adjective. So in most two-syllable nouns and adjective, the first syllable takes on the stress. Okay, take an example. Samples, carton, colorful, rainy.
Carton. Carton. Colourful. Rainy.
You can listen that the location of the stress are in the first syllable. And then the next is two-syllable verbs and preposition. So two-syllable verbs and preposition, the stress is on the second syllable. On the second syllable for verbs and preposition. The example:
Relax. Receive. Direct. Among. Aside. Between.
more about word stress on two-syllable words. About 80% or so of two-syllable words get their stress on the first syllable. There are of course exceptions to this rule, but very few nouns and adjectives get stress on their second syllable. Verbs and prepositions usually get stress located on the second syllable, but there are exceptions to this too. The next rule is words ending in consonant and in Y, Y ending. If there is a word that ends in a consonant or in a Y, then the first syllable gets the stress. Example:
Rarity. Optimum. Gradient. Container.
And then the next rule, words ending in or ly. For words ending with the suffixes like that, like or ly, the stress is placed on the first syllable. For example:
Direct. Direct. Director. Order. 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 Orderly. Manage. Manage. Manager.
the next one is related to the prefixes. Usually, prefixes do not take the stress of a word. There are a few exceptions to this rule. However, like an, in, for, ex, and miss, which are all stressed in their prefix. Example, you can listen these following words.
Example. Explanation. Examine. Inside. Insufficient. Interest. Mistake. Misspell. Precede. Preliminary.
The next rule is words related to dual role. The words having dual role. In the case of words which can be used as either a noun or a verb, the noun will be tend to be stressed on the first syllable and the verb on the last syllable. Like
Import. Import. Increase. Increase.
word stress for compound words. Yeah. Compound noun. What is compound noun? It is a noun made out of two nouns in order to form one word. In a compound noun, the first word usually takes on the stress. Example:
Toothpaste. Seafood.
Then for compound adjectives, a compound adjective is an adjective composed of at least two words. Often, hyphens are used in a compound adjective. In compound adjectives, the stress is placed within the second word. Example: 10 meter, rock solid, 15 minutes. And then for compound verbs, a compound verb is when a subject has two or more verbs. So the stress is on the second or on the last part.
Detest. Et. Drinking.
Then for noun plus compound nouns, noun plus compound nouns are two-word compound nouns. In noun and compound noun, the stress is located on the first word. You can see the example.
Airplane. Project. Boardroom.
Here is the exercise for you, and then after that we can discuss it actually. So you are going to determine which the following is the correct syllables. Yeah, you can prepare your pen and a paper and then write it down. Yeah, you can circle it where is the location of the stress, whether it is in the first syllable or the second one. You can pause the video. Well, let us discuss the answer. Which one do you select for the answer? Okay. Are the answer matching with your answer? Okay, let's discuss the answer. Why? Yeah. Why B? Because conflict is a noun. Therefore, the stress in the first syllable. What about the second one? Yeah, it's also B the answer, because the symbol is a noun too. Therefore, the stress is also in the first syllable. And then what about number 3, why A? Because it begins with a verb. Yeah, because begin is a verb, thus the stress in the last syllable. Okay, we continue number 4 until number 6. Which one do you select? Well, here are the answer. Why B? Because funny is an adjective. Of course, they have stress in the first syllable. Then why it is B? Because this is a compound noun where the stress occurs on the first syllable. We have just told you. And then the last one, why B? Because miss in misspell is a unique prefix that takes the stress in it. The last one, your answer is first one, A. Goes properly is ending with suffix ly. Okay.
Convict. Symbol. Begin. Funny. Blackboard. Misspell. Properly.
Well, everyone, I think just all for this opportunity related to word stress. If you have any question, you can give it in the forum, or maybe you can text me. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you very much and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.